I think after 36 of those, we were running out of ideas.
Yeah. I was getting desperate.
Now, any young people here looking forward to driving maybe one day? Thinking the future holds a Ferrari for you, Lamborghini. Afraid not. There's a company in Aberdeen who've decided that the future actually will look like this.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
They're actually
electric?
Yes. Yeah, they are. Of course they're electric, obviously. Range of 35 miles. They're stackable cars.
Wait, so they work like the human centipede, then?
Not exactly like that,
No. What I mean is, they're all connected together.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the key.
connected. Exactly,
Yeah.
they're connected.
So hang on, what if you're in the one in the middle,
Yeah.
right, and you want to go a different way to the one in the front? What are you going to do? You can't...
Well, no, it's worse than that, actually, because what if you're in the one in the middle and you go a different way? You're not going to have any wheels, because they're going to be left attached to the ones at the front
there's
and the
not
back.
enough wheels.
No, it does look like that, I grant you. It looks ridiculous that the front and the back separated. Well, we've got no bloody wheels. But no, actually, it's an optical illusion. The back wheels are inboard, so you do have wheels.
Yeah, but what if you were in the back one and it was being driven by Richard Hammond from the front? You'd be bloody terrified.
Oh, all
wouldn't you?
right.
Yes, that is a point, but I don't think you quite understand how this works. Now, wait a minute,
I don't.
because I need to check it out, right? It's quite complicated, so bear with me. You see, the idea is these cars are sort of everywhere for people to use, yes? And then at night, a man goes round in the green one, the one at front, and he collects all the others up behind him. He's a bit like those men you see at airports, you know, with all the trolleys, and you end up with that big 2-mile snake that bashes into your ankles.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that.
So he gathers them all up.
So hang on a minute. You drive home in the evening, say, in your car, and you get it the next morning, but it's gone because the bloke's collected it. Is that...
Yeah.
That doesn't work, because most journeys by car are two-way. You get there, then you need to get back. Unless you're driving to Dignitas. No, they work for that.
Well, maybe it's a Dignitas collection service. Look, the thing is, I'm going to try and work out how it actually... It's quite complicated. They have actually... There is a flow chart that explains how it works. So put that up, you see. Here we are.
Oh, I see. So you're stabbed in the back with a giant fork and a briefcase. Then you bump into 1 2/3 cars that turn into half a car, that crash into a picture of a train. This makes no sense at all.
No.
No, hang on a minute. So you've got that wrong, Hammond. You get into 2 cars, but you only drive off in 3/4 of one, and you go to the station because presumably you're going somewhere, but whilst you're going somewhere, somebody takes it away and puts it back, so when you get back to the station, you haven't got a bloody car anymore.
Look, no, what they're saying is the future is going to be very inconvenient.
Yeah, it sounds that way.
That's basically what they're actually saying.
I've got a blindingly good idea. I'd like to run this by you.
Sure.
In, like, a committee fashion. What if we had a car of our own? You could buy it or lease it, but it was like your car, and then... No, it's crazy, I know. Then there'd be a pretty good chance it would be wherever it was when you last left it, when you came back to it.
So all these people, you've left cars in the car park here, have you? So they'd still be there.
That's exactly
They wouldn't
it.
have been collected up
That's
by
exactly
a random
it. So
stranger.
imagine this, you go out and your car's still there. It's brilliant.
Let me run with that, if I may. What if you could run these cars on a kind of magic juice? Takes 2 or 3 minutes to replenish them. You go hundreds of miles.
What magic juice?
Well, you could get it from underground.
What's it made of?
Squash prawns.
It's all sounding a bit improbable, mate. That'll...
Well, let's take on the company from Aberdeen and see who gets it more right. Can I talk about Robert Kubica? Polish Formula 1 driver. There's a picture of him there now. A few years ago, 8 years ago, actually, he had a terrible accident while doing a spot of rallying for fun. That was the car. You see the crash barrier went into the car. Broke every single bone on the right-hand side of his body, everything from his heel to his shoulder. Had a 7-hour operation to put his arm back on again, and then 17 more operations after that. And his arm still doesn't work properly, but this weekend, he is back in a Formula 1 car. And I just like to say, bloody brilliant. What a man. Or...
Determination.
like, Mark Webber, OK, the Aussie F1 guy, former F1 guy, he welcomed him back to Formula 1 by tweeting, "Palin's man is coming back. What a warrior and tenacious prick he is."
To be fair, for an Australian, that is getting quite soppy and
It is,
sentimental.
yeah, it is. Ah, yeah, he's a prick. Oh, now, As I'm sure you know, there's a lot of work going on at the moment with sort of electric cars and driverless cars and the future of transportation and so on.
Yes, we have noticed.
Yes, exactly. All I want is something that stops things falling down the side of the seat when you're driving along. I want the car I've got now, but just something that stops that happening.
That's it.
That is the sum total of your ambition.
Yes, it is,
At
because...
this period of fundamental change in the whole concept of car ownership, car usage, car functionality...
That's all I want. Something that's... Because when you drive... They say it's dangerous to tweet when you're driving, yeah?
Yeah.
Driving along like that, and you say, oh, no, I've dropped my phone. Drive down there. You've got the seat lifted up, your head squatted, you're desperately shoving your hand down there, like... Shoving it in, and all the skin's been peeled back like a side. You go, no, I'll get it.
Like a determined vet.
Exactly. Exactly. And it just... Not exactly. Sort
Come
of
on,
like...
Noel, give birth.
I know, but you just...
It's burst.
Why can't we just have a little bit of a flap? I mean, I'm doing it on this side because we're all British, but, you know, over here, whatever side... The sense of a little flap of material that stops things going down. I mean, how hard can that be?
I know
really?
what you mean. It is an issue. I once looked under the driver's seat of my 911, and you'll remember this. I found 8 pairs of sunglasses that I'd lost and replaced.
You did.
Just all
There's
under
house keys, ingots, relatives. There's also, and eventually you do drop something. You know what it's like when you drop something, you think, I really do need to get that back, so you have to stop. And then you can't get it from here, and you can't get it from here, so then you have to go round the back. And then you can never quite get in properly, so you've got your hand under it, like this.
You're acting...
And there's always what feels like a bit of furry mucus.
No, there is.
Like,
You've seen it.
That
That is
hairy tumour. And it's squidgy. And it always is one of those. And it's always on top of whatever it was you lost.
Do you know, the Holy Grail will probably turn up under somebody's driving seat.
It will. I tell you what, if you went underneath everybody's seat, if you all tonight, when you go back to the car, have a look under your car seats, you will find enough loose change to pay for Brexit.
It could do it.
I reckon we could pretty much pay the whole lot. Who's with me on this? Yeah. Would you rather... There you go, you see, they actually think there's applauding. Well, 3 people applauded my idea. James.
What?
Interesting news.
Oh, God.
What do you mean, oh, God?
Well, whenever one of you two says interesting news, it turns out to be about the war.
No, this isn't about the war. This is interesting news about the speed of different birds.
Oh,
Yes.
that's even worse!
Oh, I love this.
We've talked about this before.
Yes, they've been going on about this ever since he claimed to have clocked a pigeon doing 25 miles an hour.
I did. I was driving alongside. There was a pigeon that was doing 25. Anyway, a Swiss speed camera has clocked a duck. OK, it's clocked a duck. It's actually triggered the camera. Got a picture here, look, proving it. Look, the duck set it that. And it took a picture of a duck.
How fast was it going?
32 miles an hour.
There you go. 30. See, that's quite incredible, because if I was asked, I'd say a duck would do 20 or 25.
It's not quite incredible, neither is it remotely interesting.
It is interesting. It's a piece of knowledge, Hammond. How can the world be a poorer place for having a bit more knowledge in it?
Exactly.
Because that knowledge is peculiar and strange and doesn't matter a bugger to anyone.
You're not going to be mocking when your button's in the Panto in Swindon and Jeremy and I are waving at each other from our super yachts because of the global success of our television series, James and Jeremy's The Speed of Birds. It's going to be absolutely massive.
Who'd watch that?
Come on, who'd watch The Speed of Birds? There you
I
go.
want to see him as Buttons at the Swindon Wyvern.
Hey.
Hey.
No! Never!